I don't think a lot of y'all get the concept of what I'm trying to achieve here. You see, there's a hawk as I'm trying to explain this. Alright, I figured this shit out a long time ago. Like, I've been successful. If I wanted to, I could go buy a house right now in North Carolina with property and fucking fuck off and mind my business and get back to doing whatever the fuck I was doing before I was called to do this. But let me break this down for you, alright? Because I have became successful, I know what it takes to get there, and I'm trying to do it again, starting from nothing, so I can help the people that have nothing, like I have my whole life before I became successful, because it has nothing to do with how hard you work or, like what type of revenue you make. It's all about your mentality. And I'm trying to prove a point now that, like, I've done it all before. Nobody even knows because I don't fucking tell anybody, because who the fuck cares? Everybody becomes successful. Everybody makes money. Wow. Fucking that shit's so annoying. Like, it's so easy that it doesn't even need to be talked about. But since I've been able to manifest, something that I thought that I wanted, and then once I got it, I was just like, okay, now what? Like, what do I do? Like, fucking be comfortable the rest of my life and fucking accomplish nothing and be selfish and all that other stuff? And no. So, alright, what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to show people real time that you can be anybody, and you can go from having nothing to having everything that you've ever dreamed of. And that is going to be possible just through the power of me living my life. Because that's all it takes, is just to have love for yourself and do the things that you like and get out there and enjoy things and do things and, like, try new things and just start over fresh, like, all that stuff. And if I wanted to, I could leave the state right now. Like, my truck is basically ready. Like, I got somewhere to sleep. I got all my clothes back there. I got room for food. I got a cooler right behind me. The only thing that's missing is me throwing my tools in there so that, like, if anything ever happens, then, I don't have to fucking ask anybody for help, because, it's really easy to call a tow truck and then have fucking some mechanic fix it. But, like, if you're somebody like I was that doesn't have those resources, you kind of need to know how to do everything by yourself, because nobody else in this world is going to do it for you. You can ask people for help, but only real motherfuckers will get out there and fucking help you. And that's another reason why I'm still in this fucking city and state, because I'm gonna be gone on a mission, and I want to spend time with people that I have known in my lifetime that I may not get to see again for a while, and have some good memories this summer of, like, oh, remember before, all this crazy stuff happened and I got famous and I became a millionaire and stuff. And I'm also giving people that I've known my whole fucking lifetime an opportunity to show their true colors. Because you're either gonna get cut the fuck off, and I'm gonna come back around, and then you'd be like, hey James, what's up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, fuck you. Where the fuck were you when I was starting over again, trying to do something that was gonna impact the world? And you just were like, oh yeah, that's cool. No, I'm giving people the opportunity to maybe help me out with things that I need right now. Because if you're anybody like I used to be, when you're starting out with nothing, you sometimes need to rely on the help of others and the kindness of strangers. So I'm giving people that I know a great opportunity right now to become very prosperous with me when I come back around. Because guaranteed, if certain people don't hit me up, or if I hit somebody up and ask them for something and they want to make it a big deal and they want to fucking be like, oh, I don't got it like that, or sorry, I don't know how to do that. You know how many of these people that I've literally helped over and over and over again? And some people I've helped, but back when I used to run a business, I would help them, but I would give them a very good price to where they were saving money and they were getting a good service. And now that I don't have a fucking business where I'm like the little worker bee that knows how to do everything and I'm doing everything for everybody, none of them people hit me up no more. You know why? Because they don't need anything. They know that I can't be used anymore. So it's those people that I'm going to be testing to see where they're at in their head and to see if they even deserve a blessing for when I come back around again. Because God knows that I don't fucking need them. I don't need anybody. So if I reach out to you, or you feel like I'm speaking to you and you're not that type of person that I am gonna come back around and ignore, or you're actually a good person, you want to show the world that you actually give a fuck about people, then I'm gonna be coming around, or you're gonna be hitting me up and I'm gonna be documenting that shit. I'm gonna be like, look at how good of a person this person is. I've known this person my whole life and they just reached out and they helped me, and I feel so touched by that. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna be coming back around. I'm gonna be thinking of them someday. And I might get a lot of people that hit me up just because of this, just because I'm speaking on something that's gonna be real. Like, when I'm a famous millionaire, then there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna be hitting me up, and guaranteed, if they're them people that hit me up in this time, in this summer, thinking, oh, I better hit him up, or else I'm gonna be crossed out and he's not gonna want to take me on trips and stuff, or fucking buy me shit and this and that. I will know when I see disingenuity, being ungenuous. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I know there's a word there or something, but like, I got a lot of haters and I fucking know it. They're hating on me because despite my circumstances, I'm still happy. And now that I'm starting to step into my destiny, now I'm starting to fulfill the role that I was here to meant to be, they're seeing that I'm actually way smarter than I fucking led on to believe, because I was always dumbing myself down to be around people just to gain approval, so I felt like I fit in, and I don't fit in. This is why I'm being like I am right now, because this is how I am. And if I was like this shit 24/7, a lot of y'all motherfuckers wouldn't even fucked with me. That's the fucking point blank period. And I see that shit, and I've always seen it, but I've always been like, it's okay, like, I'm different, they don't understand, I'll just make the dumb jokes, I'll just go along with what they're saying, so that I have friends and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm very selective with who I spend my time with now. That's why I spend most of my time alone, because none of y'all can hang with me, because you guys aren't on my fucking level. I'm out here trying to turn fucking coal into diamonds and shit. Y'all motherfuckers still banging against rocks, expecting them to turn into dollar bills. Like, what the fuck? This shit's dead. But I'm gonna show you guys anyway. You guys can watch me, and maybe I'll give you guys hope. Like, oh, wow. That's another thing, is that a lot of y'all are low-key mad because, I don't know, maybe because I'm good looking and I don't have to try, or I got a fucking body on me and I barely work out, or that, like, I know how to do stuff, and that they know my destiny. They know that they see a star when they see one, and they're just wondering to themselves, like, they're hating because they're like, they don't want to see me shine. They don't want to see me make it, because if I make it, that means that they have the potential to do so also. And if they have the potential and they don't make it as to the point that I did, that means they didn't put in the effort. They chose not to try. They chose to be complacent with their little basic lives. And everybody wants something greater, but nobody's willing to go for it. And I'm the person that's willing to go for it. So that's why I'm putting everything on the line. That's why I'm leaving everything that I love here to go chase something bigger, so I can come back around and share the wealth with everybody else, because that's what needs to be done around here, and nobody's fucking doing it. This fucking place is lame. All y'all motherfuckers are lame. That's why I'm leaving. There's only a few motherfuckers that I fuck with. I'm coming back around.